It's late night. We're strolling around. Nothing to do. Oh boy. We never came to this side yet, so we're just cruising around, seeing what we find. Kind of tired somehow, even though I slept on the boat all day. Whew. I wonder what's gonna be over here. Nothing? Ooh, I like those houses in the back though. Way out there. Let's hike that mountain and go look at the houses.
What?
Yeah.
I'ma go hard, bitch, yeah, I'm a star. Hate on me now, cause I'ma go far. Look at me now, if you wanna see good in 5 years tops, I'ma still be
100 events? This thing's getting triggered non-stop. 100? Alright, so where are we off to? Is it a store?
The store, downtown maybe? That's beautiful.
To take First Street.
Or if it's like Phoenix downtown. Just like Phoenix, there's construction everywhere.
Okay, stand.
It's weird. If this guy wasn't stopped here, I would have probably ran this red light.
Now turn right onto West Broadway.
It's like Vegas. You got a pyramid here?
It's a bar, a touristic bar.
It's what?
The boat. Touristic boat. The military?
It is?
Yeah. It's touristic boat. Yeah. You pay and it's too much. Oh, now it's open.
You go on it?
It's too bigger.
So you go in it?
Yeah.
Really?
It's touristic. And up and top is helicopters.
Did you go before?
Yeah, before. 2 times. Yeah.
That thing is huge. National salute to Bob Hope and the military. Ooh. Let's see what's over here. Oh. Whoa. Whoa.
Too many people.
This is kind of creepy. I don't know why. Why am I scared? I've never seen so many statues like in one place. It's kind of creepy. Like they're all just staring over here. It's kind of creepy. I don't know why. Maybe because it's at night. Maybe during the day it wouldn't be as creepy. I feel like they're all gonna come to life. Ooh. I'm gonna join in though. Oh. All the lights. Those are all boats or something, right? At least the docks. But then look at this big old thing. Like, this thing is creepy looking at night. Like, I don't know if it's just at night that I'm freaked out by all this stuff, or if during the day it'll be creepy too. But like, look at this thing. This thing is huge and it's in the dark and it's making that running sound. Look how big this thing is. It's like bigger than a skyscraper. What? You guys have no idea how hard it was to imitate this picture. It's impossible. I mean, look at his arm. But we basically got it done. I think we got it close enough. Well, this thing is creepy too though. Look at this thing. All of this is just creepy at night. Right in front of the creepy ship. What? Alright, finished up at the park. Now we're looking for some ice cream.
Almost at 1 a.m. Yeah.
It's getting late and we're tired.
Yeah.
I don't know why those people pulled in and then left, but I guess let's go get our ice cream.
We need to sleep because we come a beach tomorrow. Yeah.
We got the ice cream. What do we get? We got Cheesecake Factory cookies and cream. Is it like cheesecake cookies and cream or just?
It's
Is there anything
and
cheesecake
cream.
about it? Nothing? Oh, well, oh wait. premium cookies and cream cheesecake ice cream. So does it taste like cheesecake too? It says it has real cheesecake
I don't know. It's
ingredients.
very good.
It smells like cheesecake. So the guy at the register, he said to try Cherry Garcia or Jerry Garcia. I'm not really sure what he said, but I googled it. Found Ben & Jerry's Cherry Garcia, which is a tribute to Jerry Garcia. I'm not sure why he said that, because this is cookies and cream, has nothing to do with cherries or Jerry or Garcias or anything. Maybe it's just his favorite kind of ice cream. I don't know, but I guess one day I'll find it and be like, yo, this was actually fire. I'll come back here, be like, yo, it was real good. Thanks for the suggestion.
This one, it's okay.
It's okay, but it's really frozen.
I know, it's very difficult.
But at least it's frozen. Yeah.
Mr. said, "Look, your ankle broke."
Cheers.
Your ankle bracelet off.
That is nuts. Oh my god. Yeah.
I didn't get burned at all, huh?
I didn't get burned.
Did I?
Well, you were inside. Oh my god.
You can't get burned when you're down in the galley.
That's like I said, to go over there, lay on the line in the middle, take the video off.
Yeah, that's the.
To take the. Oh, he said not to be bundled up.
And he said he was sun, and then like the wind or whatever will make you feel better.
Who said that?
The black guy.
The sun made me feel worse. That's why I went inside.
Oh my.
I was gonna ask him for his pills because I see because that's what he dropped, I think. But I'm like, I don't want to take pills from a random guy.
Right. Oh.
I don't know if he's gonna actually give me, you know.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't do it.
Oh my gosh! Take your stuff off.
He said don't be bundled up and don't be in the back or the front or whatever.
Oh my
He was
god!
like, go there, lay up there for an hour, then you'll come down feeling good.
But that didn't work.
It didn't work. It worked, but it felt good to lay down, but not an hour later.
Yeah, see, I was inside for like 2 hours. I felt better. I came back up, fished for 5 minutes, and went back.
But it was funny because he was totally fine. I'm not even sure when it happened. When you happened, all of a sudden
we stopped. I put my line down there. It gets to the bottom of the thing. I'm like, oh, here it comes. Like right here, coming up slowly.
like maybe because you were looking over the side of the boat, like you were right there on the edge, or
I was
what?
just trying to get my line. I was like holding the thing, let my line go down. You know.
I know, but you think that made you? I mean, you weren't sick before you threw your line down.
Right.
Yeah, I don't understand that. It was crazy. There was another guy down at the end doing it too.
Then I started going towards the bath, and then I remember he said it's gonna clog the toilet or some shit. So then I went to the back of the shit.
Oh
There
my
was
God.
someone else?
Yeah.
Which
and
guy? Was it the guy who went in downstairs at the end?
I don't know.
Because he started laying down there too.
Well, there was
after we
another
were
guy
heading
in the
back.
green shirt, the big guy. He was sick too. The other guy was skinny, tall and skinny, and he had dark sunglasses on. He was throwing up at the.
Did he have a hat?
Yeah.
It might have been him.
And then after he got done throwing up, I looked and I told Mike, I said, oh, look down. And I said, nah. And I said, no, don't look, because then I'm going to see him doing it and then I'm just going to make me sick, right? By watching him. Then he started fishing right after that. But then I'm thinking, Mike, everybody's throwing up in there and our fish are in there that we're catching. What the
Your
They
fish
eat
are
it.
100 feet below though.
We're still in the throw up, aren't we?
A lot more shit in there that you don't know about that I'd be worried about than just somebody's throw up.
That's the next story.
So it's okay to have their throw up?
It's fish food.
Dude,
Go ahead, answer
it's
the
so,
question.
It's so water. Look at how big that ocean is. It's so watered down, but there's other stuff in there.
But still, somebody threw up right there.
Blow towards their line or some shit.
Somebody throw, they're all, everybody's,
I was like
imagine
spitting,
all the people
and
that
then
are
it was
throwing
like,
up.
It was
wait
like
about
blowing towards the other people's lines.
what?
Like when I was spitting in the
The
water.
throw up?
Like after I was throwing up, I was spitting. It was like, it was like slinging over towards the person I was next to.
Oh.
Well, I ran up from the diner to throw up, but I just passed out on the steps instead.
And then I had to tap her shoulder to move because I was going to puke again. And she was on the
Oh
stairs.
my god!
Yeah, Allie ended up throwing up in the bathroom, I guess.
She threw up?
I think so. That's what she was waiting to go to the bathroom.
Oh my god.
Take your medicine.
The funny thing is, she was out there fishing.
Yeah, we went back up there. I started after she went to the bathroom, and I started. She came back, and then she said she felt better. So I was like, "Okay, take this. I'm going back down."
Yeah, but no, not that time. In the very beginning, when everybody was getting sick, she was fishing next to me. We were both.
Because she was
fishing.
fine. Then she ended up
She
coming
was
down
fine.
with me and said
All
she
of a
was
sudden,
sick.
I seen her go up to you. I thought she was gonna go check on you, and then I seen her laying down there, and I'm like, "What the heck?"
It gets to you.
She was totally fine, and so was he. and with the snap of a finger, he was actually saying, "I can't believe Boo got sick. What the heck? Look at this." And I looked, and he's throwing up, and I'm like, "What a God, Peter!"
Sitting over the down.
And I'm like, "Okay, everybody has COVID instead."
Maybe. I thought it was that sandwich. I thought he undercooked something.
Well, I can tell you it was.
Like I was eating it, I got halfway through and I was like, okay, I can't even swallow this anymore. So I got that water. I was like, okay, I need some water.
It's gross. It was really greasy food, first of all.
That's because all 4 of us were at the front. We were jumping, the whole boat was going up like 10 feet in the air and shit.
Well, but still, I mean, I'm jumping around and everything. It's just, anybody can get it. Anybody can get it, I guess. That just does it.
That's weird.
So I guess those other guys that were doing it, I guess they didn't take that stuff.
That we were puking and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess not.
The big guy with the green
I
shirt.
guarantee you, the majority of them are like, "Oh, I don't need that." But when you get out there and those waves start rocking you,
They feel like a sissy
You
if
need
they
that.
take that shit. They're like, no,
Yeah.
I don't need it.
Yeah, I didn't think I needed it. I was like, I went on rides that spin you around. I felt fine.
Yeah, I guess it's different. But you know what? The guy with the big green shirt, so he was feeling sick, right? And he was doing it. And he was fishing. So he sat on the thing afterwards. And the guy came by and said, how are you okay? And he goes, a little bit, okay. But then that one dude, he kept on eating everything. Burgers and everything. That one guy, Amir or
after
something.
another.
Your food's ready for your burger. Your food's
Which
ready
one, that
for
big guy?
breakfast. He wasn't big guy, no.
No, not him.
Small guy.
Because
Short
he started
guy.
eating too.
The big guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the big guy that Mike was talking to. Juan.
I think so.
Oh yeah, he's fine. I'm talking about the other big guy in the green shirt, like the fluorescent shirt.
that one dude comes out once a month
Mhm.
and goes fishing.
Yeah,
So he's
yeah.
probably.
And all those other people that were eating on the boat and stuff and going around and stuff, they're on there all the time. But the black dude, he takes his medication, his drama thing.
I'm taking it too.
You gotta
told
take
us,
it.
He told us to go to the doctor and get a patch the last 3 days.
He did?
Yeah, he said you can get that.
For what? For the boat?
Yeah, he said to put it on like the day before and then it goes in your
Yeah,
bloodstream.
It goes on right behind your head.
Yeah, and he said to do the pills or whatever. He said to take it at midnight, take it when you wake up. And
Yeah, that's what he
Honestly,
said.
if you guys would have just taken one pill, like first thing this morning, you would have been fine.
I was looking at the box. It says that it works on the spot. Like the original one.
I've always known that you gotta take it like a couple hours before you get on the boat.
It says it's dual action, so it works like.
How many times have you
and
taken
on
it?
the spot.
Never. I bought it for the kids.
He said never.
Did the kids take it last time?
Yeah.
I cut a half a pill for each one of them.
Oh yeah, see.
Should have done that to these other kids that I have now.
He's a pill pusher. He's gonna medicate you guys.
That's it. I'm not listening to the mom anymore. I'm gonna like, oh, they'll be fine.
I don't understand.
I
because-
still felt kind of sick though.
When I close my eyes to sleep,
Oh,
earlier,
listen
I
to this,
can
listen
still
to this.
see it going back and forth. And I can't fall asleep, and it's making me sick. I close my eyes to sleep, and I just see it going back and forth and back.
And what does
forth.
Shayna do? She's sitting there. I'm still having a good time, even through all this.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care.
She's like, I just felt bad that we couldn't fish and da 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 da. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to win the
Huh?
jackpot. I wanted the jackpot.
You got to fish to get the jackpot.
Duh.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. But I don't understand how she was standing there next to me fishing and we were doing this and she kept on saying, oh, he's sick and feeling sorry for you. And then she left and I thought she went to go check on
It
him.
was sympathy.
I looked up there and she's
Sympathy
laying down.
It was
and I'm
sympathy seasickness. She felt bad that her, she felt bad that her man was down like under the weather big time. I'll never forget your face when I walked from the front of the boat to the back and I looked up at you and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, you looked horrible.
I wish you guys recorded it or something.
We did.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like,
I
and
was
she
looking at
sat
you.
next to me and she was hugging me, and every time she touched me, it made it worse. I was like, stop touching me. I'm about to throw up.
And the guy comes up from the thing. You shouldn't be down in there because there's no windows to look out on this. And then he goes, and then we don't want him throwing up down there.
And I was down there when he made the announcement.
I'm like, all these people must be like really like laughing at us because they're like all, you know, they're there all the time, right? Here we are with rental rods and stuff. And we're all, before we leave, we're like, you know, Mike's doing this little fish stunt. We're all laughing and taking pictures and photos. They're like, oh, look at these noobs, right? And then we're all happy and stuff. And all of a sudden, the whole crew gets sick. Things take a turn for the worst.
So can we bring our own rods or what?
Yeah. You
said I couldn't. But
Well-
I said we rent it. It's a heavy duty one or something.
It is.
Yeah.
very
So,
big.
Yeah.
but if you get a heavy duty one, you can bring it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Those people bring their own things too. Their clippers, their
The
their
one
things.
dude that I was talking to had 4 fishing poles
Oh.
for all different types of fishing and everything. But
Yeah.
I mean, you can get your own pole, but this was your first time.
Yeah.
You know, if
And
you
probably
decide,
the last.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably won't buy a fishing pole.
Well, I don't know, because the only reason I said that is because I saw some on Amazon. I was like, I don't know if they're any good. Like they're probably cheap ones.
Yeah. Why would you want
Like,
a fishing
maybe
pole?
grab
Why
one.
would you want to buy a fishing pole?
Well, Zach wants to go fishing.
That would be like, yeah, but you don't use that type of fishing pole in Arizona. You show up with that type of fishing pole in Arizona, they're gonna go, he really is a noob.
Wait,
Like
what?
you need like a spin, like a caster, not like a deep sea pole. They'd laugh their ass off. They'd be like, well, he's probably got like 25-pound test line on for these 3-pound fish that he's gonna catch.
These fish better be.
You
Oh, we
ain't
need to
got-
get tartar sauce.
If you yank on that fishing pole, you're gonna watch the fish jump out of the water and get ricocheted behind you.
Oh my gosh.
Did you even try to fish?
He did.
Yeah,
Did you
see,
even attempt?
I missed the opportunity. I walked around the corner and I saw Seaman with the pole right here. That was the last time I The next thing I know, I'm like, his pole sitting there, it was wound up, the pole was sitting there. And then it was funny because I got a snag and I walked back and I'm like, well, these guys aren't using theirs because I lost all my stuff, right? So it would have taken them a little bit of
Oh,
time.
you switched poles?
I just started to use their pole.
Oh, you cheater! I messed my pole up too. I should have switched.
I did. I was like, well.
I know. I
it
looked
doesn't
over
look
you.
like
I'm
these
not
guys-
going to cast it anymore.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think these guys are going to be using. I know Boo's not going to be using his pole anytime soon. I'll just use his.
So yeah, I tried to cast it, and the whole thing just got
Yeah.
all screwy, and I'm like,
Well, I did that next to you. You saw me a couple
yeah,
times.
I did.
When he
I did.
was
Then I
teaching
was like,
us
yeah, I'm not
the
doing it anymore.
fishing
So then I
poles,
watched the guy. He goes,
yeah,
was
that little,
going like this, like
tutorial.
under, instead of
I was
casting, he
out
was
of it. I
going.
didn't even
So I
know
was
what
doing
he
the same thing,
saying.
holding it and going like
How
that,
do
which
you
was
use
okay,
what was
but
happening?
I mean,
Nothing.
yeah, it got messed up, and I called the guy
I
and I
don't
said,
know how to use the
I said,
fishing
excuse
pole.
me, that guy, Nano or Nano or whatever his name is, and I said, look what happened here. I said, because I was watching them throw up, I wasn't paying attention in it.
He was eating a bunch of chicken.
So he fixed it. But and then he
Nano
cut
died.
my hook off.
Just walking
And he goes,
around,
the better
bobbling
hooks,
at
I got a
everything,
better
eating a
hook
bunch
for
of
you.
chicken.
He went and got a smaller
I don't know
hook.
how he does it.
And he put a smaller
And
hook
then when
on
we
it.
got
So
to the
this
easy
smaller one was
one, I
better than the
wolfed
big
down that
ones.
sandwich.
Which it was, because I caught 5 fish. Well, I caught 7 actually, but they threw 2 back.
Dude,
But,
I get so hungry.
He kept on doing my stuff. Putting the bait on, casting it out there, everything, and then handing it to me. And
I
then would
almost
come
keep
back and
watching
say,
him drink a Coke
did you get a
Zero
bite? Did you get a
during
bite?
the
Really? Then let's look. And he stood there doing this with me for probably an hour and a half. Just going on and on doing that, you know? And everybody, and I'm like, geez, I hope he just like leaves, you know? Because I just, you know, I'm trying to like do this. I hate when people, I hate that. When they're right there and then they're like, oh, you're doing this right. You know what I mean? I'm like, I hate being watched. I hate it. But, yeah. And then she came back out to fish. And that's when the black dude that knows everything was telling her what to do or whatever. And then all of a sudden I seen him hand her the rod. But I thought it was her rod. That he casted it for her or whatever, right? Out there. And he's like, go, go. So she's like wheeling it in. I'm like, oh, she caught a fish. And then he took it to go put it in our bag, and I seen him take it off of his rod. So what he did to her, he did to her. Yeah.
Well, and you put your fish in our bag, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was nice of him to do that.
Yeah.
I got so
I did.
sick
We were in the
after
back of the boat. We were on the back rail, and I did. You know,
I passed out again after that.
I told him, I said, hey, thank you for letting
Yeah.
her reel in a fish.
Yeah. So
That was
that's
nice of him to do.
yeah, and I seen him do it for Allie too, and I'm like, okay.
Well, I was trying as hard as I could to catch a fish so that somebody could have reeled it in, but
Yeah.
all my
And every time I caught
all my fish,
I was
like,
yelling, I got another one, and I was trying to let him see it because you were gone. But I was trying to get their attention. They're out, and I'm like, Seaman's baking away. She's sitting there, and I thought she had died at one time on the steps. I'm like, Shayna,
That's
Shayna.
why I was
Shayna,
cute.
I walked by and you were like,
I know, and I'm like,
you had like, I mean, I was like, she was a contortionist. I was like,
I know,
how
and
did
I'm
she sleep? Like it was like
My
this.
neck hurt when I woke
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, because you
And
were
so-
like this.
and I'm
like,
like,
how did she
Shayna,
sleep that whole
Shayna,
day?
and I'm touching her and stuff, and then I went to go feel her, see if she had a heartbeat at one time, because I'm like, what the heck here? She wouldn't answer, then she gets up, huh? And I'm like, you know, we're fishing. I'm like, what the heck?
I should have taken a picture of that. That would have got more views on Facebook than my biting the fish head off.
But I bet you all those people are like talking like their whole crew got sick.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck?
Someone sat on my head when I was.
At the end, I kept getting her up. I said, they're sitting on your head. Get up.
Did you see me there?
He
I
did.
felt that. I
The
thought-
geezer. It was a geezer dude.
I just thought someone's bag hit me or something.
It was the geezer.
No,
He's just
sat on
like
my
trying
head.
to sit down right in her head. I'm like, get up. He's going to sit on your head.
I felt him sit on my head.
I know. I'm like, what the heck? But yeah, I bet you they had their odds on me to get sick. All those people on the boat.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll bet you.
there were a
Even
lot more people that got sick. The old man and the son or something like that were fishing up front. They were laying down sleeping when I walked up there last time.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, this friggin' boat does pretty damn good." We start with 16 fishermen and we're down to like 7 because everyone's laying on the inside or on top of the boat.
Okay, so maybe, you know how like you go on a cruise and everybody gets sick? They're like, oh, we got a disease on this boat. I'm like, oh shit, maybe everybody's got COVID now. I'm like, if this doesn't go away when we hit land, then it's COVID.
I scarfed down a sandwich right when it leveled out.
Yeah. And I wanted to eat so bad. I was hungry, and so were you. And then I'm like, I remember Mike saying, I told you shouldn't have eaten or something. And I'm like, oh God, let me just not. You know, but the first time we went, we were eating. We brought snacks and stuff, remember?
No.
Yes, we did. Katie and Em were sitting up against the thing eating the snacks.
Katie and Em were also down where Boo was.
They were.
Boo and
I'm
Ally.
saying we were eating snacks though.
They didn't get sick. They were just got bored and tired. So Katie and Emily went down and took a nap.
Right. They didn't get
So the
sick
pill
because,
worked for them?
yeah,
Yeah, the pill worked for them.
Oh.
they just didn't want to be there
Yeah,
anymore.
they just got.
Yeah.
It was a different. Well, it was a lot crowded, more crowded.
And then the people were rude too.
Yeah.
If you guys would have got sick on that other boat, they would have been talking shit and everything. Those people were rude on that other
Well,
boat.
no, they would have been good. One less person I got to deal with at the rail.
True, but still, if I was on that boat and everybody else is sick, I'm like, ugh, let me off of here just because,
Right?
you know. And then I'm like, throw up over into there, where we're getting our fish from, sir.
Oh, good lord.
God.
Sitting in between two people fishing, just fucking yakking.
I know.
Sick back.
I know.
Okay, so let's take that a little bit further. We're not the first ones that have thrown up
I
in the
know.
ocean. They've been chartering boats for like years, right?
I know. That's what I'm thinking.
So how much throw up do you think the fish that we just caught ate over their lifetime?
Jeez, I don't want no fish tacos
And
tomorrow.
where's
I'm
the
not
toilet
sure
from the
what-
boat go?
The toilet?
Yeah.
They dump it into the ocean.
They do not. They can't do that.
Mike told me they dumped it into the ocean. So now I don't want any fish tacos tomorrow.
Suit yourself.
But
Yeah,
doesn't everyone's toilet eventually get to the ocean?
no.
We're not
Maybe-
going to the beach tomorrow.
Maybe 100 years ago when they had canals and shit and jaundice and all that crap.
Hey, we're not going to the beach tomorrow. There's flesh-eating diseases in there.
Well, it's getting late. We're not going to be able to go anywhere.
Yeah, we'll wake up at like 3 in the afternoon and go, well, our day's fucked up. We're gone. No
See, I'll be
beach,
happy
no
there's sun up
downtown,
anymore
no
when he wakes
dinner.
up.
Yes, I will be.
See, man, I'll be like, good, the sun's not up when I woke up, so good.
We need to go have Seaman lay on his belly, like I said. Even out that farmer tan.
We
Big
forgot the
sleeves.
scooters. We forgot the chicken. Everything. We forgot
Yeah.
everything. We were going to bring the scooter so we could scoot around here. See, man's playing with his burn.
Pretty cute.
Oh my gosh. But anyway.
I'm gonna go back.
Allie went to sleep?
You guys got ice cream.
You don't know.
Ice cream.
I was only supposed to come in here to get the water.